As I mentioned to you before, Novels Big Read is a new course. For us, we are starting this model of reading this semester. We are mostly focused on reading classics of literature, but the ones that are very, very long, right? So it's not only a course about the Brontes. The Brontes are the first edition. Yes. So next year we're gonna have a different reading list, and each year we're gonna have different reading lists, right? So we are starting with them, which is a great way to start. Yes. So welcome you all. I know that some of you have migrated from other courses that you have already studied with us, some of novels advanced, novels intermediate, short stories, reading class, and some of you are joining us for the first time, but I know you because of the open classes, right? You have like some various familiar phrases. So I think that although I don't know much about the newcomers, I have seen you before, right? And you have seen me, which is a great start um, for a course like this. So a book a month is just like it consists of us, only Audio and I. We are the teachers, we are the managers, we are the do it all of a book a month. Both of us, we aim to have this very personalized contact with our students, mostly because we are first and foremost teachers, right? So we don't like to delegate this kind of contact with the students too much because we need to give you like the best that we can offer, right? So every time that you talk to us through one of our social media contacts or WhatsApp, you will be talking to us, right? Be sure that you always will be talking to us. And I am usually the person behind Instagram and WhatsApp as well. Yes. So if you have any questions throughout the semester, you can talk to me or you can talk to Audio. We'll always be available for you. And of course, apart from that, we do also have an academic career. Both Audio and I, we are PhDs in literature, right? I have already done my first postdoc. I'm preparing for my second. Audio is doing his first postdoc now. He is in the first, finishing the first year. Yes. Hi, Aninha. How are you doing? Great. Welcome. And yeah, so both of us, we work a lot with literature as a whole, as a global thing, not only something associated with one language, right? We don't like to stick to only one tradition. We prefer to have this global vision of what literature is. That's why we read in various languages. We work with various languages and we research in various languages as well. Also, in order to try to bring some new reads for you every new semester, right? And this semester, we do have some very technological changes, which we are very proud of, right? Usually, we rely on our trusty calendar, which is something that I always send to you whenever you enroll in any of our courses, right? I send you a PDF with all the information that you need. Usually we also integrate some link recommendations for you either to read the books online or for you to find them in order to buy, like Estante Virtual, Livraria da Travessa, Amazon, whatever. It depends on where you are, right? We can try to find the best options. But this semester, we are trying to innovate and trying to diminish the amount of messages that we send you over the group in order to tell you the things that are happening in a book a month. So we are trying to synthesize everything in only one link. If you point your phones to this image, you will be able to scan it, right? And you will be redirected to this. I'm going to show it to you because this is going to be important for the whole semester. Just a second. Do you see this? Yes, with the links? All right. So to facilitate for us and for you, we have decided to use only one link for both groups. So Saturday and Wednesday just need one link in order to join the classes. So it's easier, yes. What you do need to pay attention to is the dates that you have of the classes and the content. So if you click on here, you will be redirected to the calendar of the Wednesday group, right? Yes. And here you have the dates of the classes. By the end of it, you also have some information about the other courses that we are offering this semester. The same thing goes for your calendar. Yes. We also, for this course, we have integrated the access to a Thesaurus Edition, which I'm going to explain a little bit later what it is and what are you going to use it for. Yes. And also here, you have other things that are going to be useful for you throughout the semester, right? In this section here, we are going to add the first introductory class, which is the recording of this one, so you can access it whenever you want to. We also will link the Zoom link to the office hours, which is something that we offer each month, at least twice, 1 hour and a half each meeting, right? Extra from everything that we have in the courses, right? But we're going to get to this point in a few minutes. But just so you know that everything that you need is present here. Yes. This is also linked in your WhatsApp group, right? You have the information there, but we also have pinned it in the WhatsApp group. So if ever you lose it, right, or if you misplace it, the handle is quite simple, right? It's just like, let me see here. It's just novels, big reads, Linktree, novels, big reads. Okay, so if you ever miss it, it's just this. Yes, Linktree, novels, big reads. But if not, you can scan it here and you will be redirected. Yes. Usually, well, in this course, we anticipate that most of the readings that we're going to do in the near future are going to be on the public domain, right? Domínio público. Yes, it is the case for the Bronte sisters. And since they write in 19th century English, sometimes you will find that the English is challenging, right? And when you do, and I mean like not only you, natives, they find it as well. Yeah, so trusting on a Thesaurus Edition, which is something that is going to help you with your vocabulary, it's going to be something that is going to be quite useful for you as well. We're going to talk about them in a sec. We also offer, besides the possibility for you to alternate from one group to the other, we also offer office hours, which are extra and completely free. It's part of what you get when you enroll in a book a month. We have the schedule prepared. We are going to send it to you. And usually it's me available to talk to you about anything that you want. Right? If by any chance you missed the class and you cannot come to the Wednesday group, you can come and we talk, right? If you have questions, if you have anything that you would like to say, if there's something that you don't quite understand, just come and we'll talk. Yes, we tend to put it in different parts of the day, evening, early morning, and sometimes even afternoon, to be able to be available for everybody. Depending on your regular schedule. You can also, if you want to, right, besides alternating with the Wednesday group, you can also try out any of the other courses, right? You're not obliged to stick with this course. By any chance, you have enrolled in any of the novels courses, big reads, intermediate, or advanced, and you want to read a book in August in big reads, the next book in intermediate in September, and the next book in October in advance, you can do it, right? Just talk to us, we'll send you the links and you can do it. The same thing goes for the other courses. Just talk to us to see if there is a difference in time and prices, and then we'll update you. Yes. And I always say this, but sometimes I think that everybody feels insecure about coming to class if you weren't able to read everything that I ask you, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you direct questions about what is written on page 57, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to I'm going to mediate reading and facilitate comprehension, right? So if by any chance you couldn't meet the deadline, no worries, okay? Come to class anyway. It's much better if you come because we meet only twice a month. Yeah, so if you miss one class, we only have like one meeting left. Yeah, so try to come as much as you can. If you cannot come into any of the courses, if you want to join any of the novels courses, just talk to us and you won't be without meeting us and speaking English twice a month at least. Yes. I know that some of you have already done the semester payments, but usually for the monthly payments, we kindly ask you to do it before the 8th of each month, right? Because it facilitates for us to be able to organize. Yes. And also, this information here is connected to the next one. You are not obliged to stick to the whole semester, right? If you are unsure if you can continue or if you cannot continue, no worries. You don't have a fee to pay, right? You just can quit if you want to. But please tell us before the next month that you're not going to participate begins. Okay? Good. And if you finish the whole course, we, of course, also the months that you do participate, we offer certificate as curso livre, right? So you can use it in universities, you can use it in curricular artes, you can use it in different kinds of settings. And you also, you will know that it's something that is really good because besides the moments that you are here with us in the classroom, we also compute the time that you take to reading, right? So it is a certificate if you complete the whole course of about 60 hours, right? It's not the same thing as going to university in terms of institution, right? But the amount of hours that you do, it can be similar. Yeah, so we do it to validate your time because we know that you put a lot of effort into being with us. Okay. This is our reading list, and I'm very excited about them. We are reading 3 books this semester, as opposed to the other novels courses in which we read 5 books, right? 1 book a month. Yes, the name of the school. And in this one, since our purpose is to read those very long books, and in order to read those very long books in group, you need time. We have scheduled 2 months to each. Yes, Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights and Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre, because these are the longest, right? And Bronte's Agnes Grey, we only selected it for 1 month because it's like a 6-hour read, right? Or a 5-hour read, depends on how fast you are. Yeah, so it's not long. All the books, they were published in the same year, which is something exciting, right, to think about. And it is also part of the reason why I have selected this first class to be introductory, because you need to get to know them, right? As writers, as co-writers sometimes. I dare say that they did like some kind of co-writing, or maybe Charlotte edited all the others, right? She was the editor. Yeah, so we have to understand them as being a group of writers. Yes, a very odd group of writers in a very good way. Yes. Before we continue, do you have any questions so far about anything that I had said before? No? Everything okay? Cool. So, this is their picture, right? Is also, I don't know if it's the first time that you're seeing them, because this is the only picture that we know that they are who they are, right? All the others, we are not very sure. So, they are going to be the object of the whole semester, and we're going to always be referring to them as per their biography as well, right? Because it's part of the way that they write, and also the products, the literary products that they did together or also individually, right? The Thesaurus Edition that you will have access in the link, it's this one here, right? This is a Thesaurus Edition. In English, dictionary of synonyms. It's called Thesaurus, right? In Portuguese, we call it Dicionário de Sinônimos, but in English, we have one specific name for that. Yes, so it is a Thesaurus Edition. Usually, we use the one by Webster's, and the text is original, it's unaltered, unabridged, right? But there are some words that might feel a little bit more challenging, and you have here the synonyms to help you out. It doesn't give you the definition, but it gives you synonyms. And in an advanced course, I think this is very useful, mostly because instead of giving you the answer, it gives you more vocabulary to work with, right? So it's going to amplify your vocabulary, yes? So the more you use it, the better. You can consult both. You can add this to your Kindle if you want to, right? But of course, on Kindle as well, if you just like click on the word, you can have access to the meanings, yeah? So you have this already on the link. You have it also on the WhatsApp group. And if you have any questions on how to use it, just let us know and we'll explain it to you. Okay?